Good afternoon, friends. It is time for our second to third grade math lesson. We're going to be subtracting 3-digit numbers using the regrouping. I know it sounds a little scary, but it's okay. We will get through it. We're going to do this. You got it, all right? Just to make it a little more clear, I'm going to be using 3 different colors for our place values. Blue for the hundreds, red for the tens, and my favorite color, purple, for the ones. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We got this, we can do it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do are write some numbers down on our board. Let's try 223. Whoops, I forgot to change colors. 223. That looks like a good number. And then minus 100. Oh, that's a terrible one. Pardon me. 134. And where is our equal sign? There it is. Okay. And once again, I like things to be nice and neat and organized. So I'm going to draw some columns here just to keep myself all lined up. My numbers are right below the number above it. Nice, neat rows so that I can see clearly what I'm doing. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. So 3 minus 4. The bigger numbers on the bottom, we got a problem. So what we need to do is we need to jump up to the 10 spot and we need to borrow 10. So for borrowing 10, what is 20 minus 10? Because that 2 actually means 20. So 20 minus 10. So this is no longer 20. It's going to be a 10. So let's write that 1 to indicate 10. Wrong color, Mrs. Stevenson. Okay, a 1. That is now a 1. A 10, excuse me, it's a 10. Now where did that extra 10 go? It's floating all around up in space. So let's give it a home right next to the 3. So now this is 13. Can we subtract 4 from 13? Yeah, I think we can. In second and third grade, you should be able to just know your fact families and know that 13 minus 4 is this number. But if you're still having a little trouble, that's okay. We can always do tallies, or you can put out beans or crackers or goldfish and they can subtract that way. So 13 minus 4, let's do our little tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So subtract 4. And that will leave us with 9. Awesome. So the ones column is done, so I am going to put my purple away because we're not even going to look at it again. It is done. No more purple. Goodbye. Because we have to move to the next column. Do not look at this column yet because it will get you all confused and you're not going to know which way is up and which way is down. So we are going to cover that up with a box of markers because we don't want to look at it anymore. There. Now let's move on to the tens column. Again, we have the same problem. 3 is a bigger number than our top number, which is 1. So 30 is bigger than 10. So we need to come and borrow again. And that's okay. So our little friend, 10, is going to come and borrow from the 200s, because this is the hundreds column, so this would be 200. So let's come and borrow from this number. So we're going to cross him out, because what is 200 minus 100? Or 2 minus 1 would be 1. So this is now 100 instead of 200. All right, we have that number just floating around out in space. What are we going to do with it? We have to give it a new home. All right, let's put it in the tens column right here. There we go. Now it's got a home. And can we take away 11 minus 3? We absolutely can take 3 out of 11. Come on, let's take 3 out of 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. That is one of the first fact families when I was in 2nd grade that I was able to remember. I don't know why I remember the 8 plus 3 equals 11 and 11 minus 3 equals 8, but that was the first one I learned. Anyway, tens column is done. Let's cover it up with our marker box because we don't want to see it yet. Because we do not want to get ourselves all confused. Our red is going away. Goodbye, tens column. All right. Can we take 1 away from 1? Are we subtracting? Yeah, we can subtract that. So if we have 1 or 100, can we take away another 100? What is 100 minus 100? It would be a great big goose egg, a 0. That's right. All right, and so now that we finished our last bit, I'm going to put the hundredths color away. Goodbye, blue. Thanks to you. And let's move our marker box and see what our final answer is. So, 223 minus 134 should equal 89, according to our calculations. But I always worry that I'm going to get it wrong on a test or in class in front of everybody, so I always like to check my work. How do we check our subtraction work? Let's make it an addition problem. So let's take our answer, 89. Oh my word, I can't write. Let's take our math problem. Our answer is 89. And we're just going to take that first bottom number here, 134, and we'll write it above the 89. I'm still trying to keep my numbers nice and lined up. So now we're adding, because if we were subtracting to get this answer, to check the answer, you would add. Okay. Ooh, we get to do some carrying. I'm so excited. Okay. So, 9 plus 4. So 9, so put the big number in your head, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, so we're going to drop the ones and keep that in the ones column, but that 10 has to come up and join the tens column, so we got to carry that number. Give him some new friends. All right, so let's add these, and this is part of our tens column now, so don't forget this little guy. He will cry if he is left behind. All right, 1 plus 3 equals 4. And then 4 plus 8 equals, all right, put the big number in your head, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we're going to drop that 2 in with his buddies. And that 1 has to go to the hundredths home. So carry that 1 over to the hundredths. All right, now what's 1 plus 1? It equals 2. And here is our checked answer. So does that equal our other subtraction problem number? It does. And so that tells me that our answer is correct. It's a lot of fun to do this, parents, with the markers and having each place value be a different color so that your student can have a clear visual until they get a mastery of this. It keeps my head organized, it'll keep their head organized, and it makes it a lot more fun to use the different colored markers too. This is one of the more challenging things for second graders to do at the moment, but this is something that they are working on in their classrooms. And it's a lot of fun. I don't know why carrying and regrouping is so much fun for me, but I just think it's pretty neat. All right, and that is going to be all for today. Tomorrow we will be doing a 4th and 5th grade writing and editing lesson in the morning. And then in the afternoon we'll be doing some 4th and 5th grade math, which is going to be learning about equivalent fractions. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys have the best afternoon. It is sunny at my house. It's not too cold. It's a beautiful day. Stick your head out in your yard. Get some fresh air. It's going to be beautiful.